So this week, I don't know if you've seen, but there's been quite a few new editions of the computer games, sports computer games.
New editions of the computer games.
Of the computer games. They've brought out new editions. You know how they do every year. They bring out Madden, they bring out FIFA, they bring out blah, blah, and blah, blah. And they all seem to be coming out at a very similar time this year. There's a little bit of furore about a few. There's a lot of, especially in America, they take it very seriously.
Is it about haircuts?
Not like Jesse Lingard, yeah. That would be good. I'm hoping in about a month or so when they change their hair for the new season, they'll be like, oh, FIFA, change my haircut, would you? But a lot of the furore I've seen has been about Madden so far. So I've made a little game called Get Your Head in the Game.
Computer games of the past, was he good or was he lame? You can find out with us now if you get your head in the game.
So the first question is around the controversy. So question 1. Tom Brady has been embroiled in a Twitter war over his 60 ranking of speed. So his speed is 60 on the new Madden.
Out of 100.
Out of 100, yeah. He told Twitter user Matt Harrington that I am so much faster than you, Matt. That was the tweet that he sent to Matt.
Oh, game on.
After Matt had been vocally upset about Brady's speed rating, tweeting, I could 100% run faster and further than Tom. So could 50% of high schoolers, 80% of college players, and 99% of pros. Learn how to unbiasedly assess the totality of a player and then adjust these numbers, and I could possibly take you seriously. That was addressed to Madden.
So he was saying 60 is too high.
He thinks 60 is too high for Tom Brady. Tom Brady, an adult. Everyone can run 60. But what was Tom Brady's speed rating in Madden 06 when he was a spry 29? How was he 29 in 06? That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, he was 29 in Madden 06. I've got 3 choices for you. Was he 58, 68, or 78? So remember, he'd been in the league for quite a while at this point, 29 years old. Not won as many. I actually don't know how many Super Bowls he'd won by this point.
Do we think
Maybe
his speed has gone up with Super Bowl rings?
Mm-hmm.
Or
has he gotten slower throughout his life?
Yeah, which you
would expect.
Normal sense.
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying to throw me off with the 58?
Am I?
That's the only question.
Yes.
I don't think it was the last one 78.
Yeah. So 58, 68, 78.
Surely not 78.
Really? But he was a young man.
Yeah, but he's still a quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess 78 maybe you'd reserve for like running backs. No, it's quite slow for a running back though, probably. But yeah, maybe.
Nobody gets 99 speed.
Over Femi Martins.
I'm going to go...
Do you know, they've probably got quite a good range of speed, haven't they, in Madden? Because they've got like the linemen, the front guys. They're like 10.
Yeah.
Can't move. They're just statues.
I'm going to go 68.
You think 68? You'd be wrong. It is 58.
He's got faster with age.
He has gotten faster at
like
41.
A fine wine.
Yeah, you drink it faster. You get it. So yeah, he's been increased in speed. He's done a lot of what he calls pliability. That's what he has credited his longevity to.
So plyos.
Possibly. No, I don't know. That's like jumping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does like yoga and stuff. He does all this stuff to increase his pliability. That's kind of his like buzzword that he did in his book to say.
That's a made-up word.
Pliability.
Yeah.
Well, you're like pliable, right? You can be pliable. It's where you, like a bit of wood can be pliable, can't it? Like if you can bend it, that means pliable. Is it?
I don't know.
I think so.
I thought it's plywood.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it comes from. He's modelled himself.
It's a noun, though, isn't it?
He's modelled himself on plywood. So you are incorrect. Moving on from pliability. Question 2. Southampton and Liverpool star Peter Crouch has been in FIFA since records began.
Has been in FIFA?
Yeah.
Since records began?
Well, since the records that I could find began. So in FIFA 2005, what was his strength stat? Was it 53, 70, or 84?
Not 84, surely.
Peter Crouch, known for being tall.
Known for being tall.
That's all.
Yeah.
Not known for anything else, was it?
Barely looks like he can lift his arms above his head.
Yeah, you need quite a bit of strength to do that, don't you, Peter?
So he's been in FIFA since records began.
Well, yeah.
So has he been in FIFA longer than FIFA's been around? Because records have been around longer than FIFA.
That's true, yeah. So obviously he wasn't in like the FIFA 96 and stuff. That was before he was born. But this website only went back as far as FIFA 2005 and has all the stats on. Surprisingly difficult to find some of these stats from old games. Yeah, not surprising at all, is it? It's really hard work.
Let's say the first two again.
53, 70, or 84.
53.
You think 53?
Yeah.
Little weedy Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
53 strength. You're wrong again. 84. They ranked him.
84 strength.
84. I've seen stronger bananas than Peter Crouch. He's not strong. Like, I was going to put his heading stat in because he's not a good header of the ball either. He's just tall.
Yeah.
So his heading stat was 95, I think.
What?
It was crazy high, but like he had nothing else. All of his other stats were like 10. He had 60 speed like Tom Brady. Barely moving. Question 3. Steph Curry is undoubtedly the best point guard in the NBA at the moment, but it's hard to remember that this wasn't always the case. Look back as far as NBA 2K10, when he was just a rookie, and he was given a rating of 69, putting him as the 38th best point guard in the game. But what was his 3-point rating in those days? Is it 51, 69, or 81? Well-known 3-point bomber.
Yeah.
Like, that is his game.
I'm going to say 51, otherwise the question wouldn't be in here. Yeah.
I think it was 51. You think they thought he was a shit 3-point shooter?
Yeah.
And yet still gave him a ranking of 69 in the game. You're incorrect. It is 81, which is quite good. For a 69 rated player, he was just a 3-point shooter in that game. Obviously nowadays he's got a much more of a rounded game, but in those days he was seen as sort of a 3-point bomber, and that was all he did. So you're not doing very well so far.
No.
You've not played a lot of his early games, have you? Clearly.
I don't think I've played it. I haven't played Madden or NBA.
2K. I've played 2K. I very rarely play Madden. I don't really play Madden, but
it takes too much time.
Yeah,
it's really detailed.
And it's really hard.
Yeah.
I find it really hard, Madden. With all these bloody plays, and you have to know all the words. I don't know them.
Use your words.
Question 4, one you might know a bit more about. Top Spin 3, which is a tennis game, came out in 2008 when Roger Federer and Andy Roddick ruled the roost just before a young upstart named by the name of Rafael Nadal came to spoil the party. But which was rated more highly in the game? Was it Roger Federer's forehand or Andy Roddick's serve?
Andy Roddick's serve. I reckon they rate the serve really highly.
Really?
I reckon, because you might go, feasibly, you could go a point without hitting a forehand.
Yeah, I mean, easily a point going without it, yeah.
But if it's your serve, you can't go without serving. So I think they would give a higher weighting to a good serve.
Yeah, and Andy Roddick was known for his serve, wasn't he? He was a big grass court player, known for a big serve. But Federer's forehand is known as the best.
It is
in the
now,
world.
in hindsight.
You think Roddick's
Whereas
serve
at the time, purely on speed, you can see
Roddick was there.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Roddick.
You are correct.
Yes.
Well played. But not by much.
No?
Roddick's serve was 95, which is high. It was easily the best in the game. Roger Federer's forehand was 91.
Ooh.
Highly rated, even in those days. He had won a few Wimbledons by then, but not many. He wasn't the greatest of all time yet that he is now. Although he was kind of the poster child of the game. He was on the cover and that, so I guess he was already kind of getting there.
Yeah.
Just before the Nadal. I guess he'd played Nadal by then, maybe. Maybe not. Because Nadal had already won the French by then.
They probably had played then.
Yeah, I don't think Nadal was good on other courts, though, was he, until 2008, which was that incredible final against Federer in Wimbledon. Final question. I couldn't find many questions for this. It was hard to find because it's so hard to find the bloody games. I've ticked you on question 3. You didn't get that one right. Cheater.
Ding.
Last question. You are 1 from 4 so far, so you need this one. Back to our old favourite, Pro Evo. We all love Pro Evo. We're looking back at Pro Evo 5 when it was like Manchester Blue and Merseyside Red, all the best names. 2 of the best players of the era were, of course, Adriano.
Oh, yeah.
He of the famed 99 shot power, where if you tapped square slightly, it just burst the net. And JJ Okocha.
I was going to say JJ Okocha.
JJ Okocha. He was the one that you always wanted on your team. Wasn't necessarily that good, but just such a great player. It's such good fun to say. Great name.
So good they named him twice.
Yes. He was Bolton's king of flair, wasn't he? And he will be forever known as that for me. How did he play for Bolton? That's one of the things I can never understand. Like, growing up now, I'm like, how did he play in the north of England? Nobody good plays up there. But which rating was higher? Adriano's acceleration or Okocha's dribble accuracy?
So Adriano didn't actually have that high speed.
Adriano on that game, he was like the poster child of the game.
I didn't think his speed was that high.
His speed might not have been, but his acceleration might have been.
Fat Adriano.
He was quite chunky, wasn't he? He had a big old chunky leg that he used to get his 99 shot power from, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to say JJ Okocha's, was it dribble
accuracy?
Dribble accuracy, yeah. I mean, like, how else do you rate, like,
doing like
tricks and shit,
flicks and stuff? Doing what's the rainbow flick? That was what he like brought the rainbow flick to the game.
Surely that's measured in dribble accuracy.
He's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I'm going to say JJ.
So you think JJ Okocha's dribble accuracy? You're right. Yeah. Well done. It was rated at 98.
Oh my!
Top of the billing. He was just so much fun to play with. JJ Okocha. You couldn't get the ball off him.
Just walk around playing.
Yeah, he pass it to Okocha and he'd just dribble around the whole team and then can't shoot. Got no shooting stats. Has to pass it to Adriano. Burst the net. Adriano's acceleration was 90 though. He was known for being quite quick, I think, in those days. Very short-lived Adriano's time at the top of the game. Disappeared out of the game once he had that 99 shot power. It was too much for him.
Well, you retire on that,
pressure,
can't you?
Exactly. He after dinner speaker now, isn't he? Here's how to get 99 shot power in your life. So, finished with a bang, like cricket.
Yes.
2 out of 5. So,
like cricket.
Like cricket, innit?
Computer games of the past, was he good or was he lame? You can find out with us now if you get your head in the game.